Kia ora whānau. Hello and welcome. This is where I normally camp before I found Tapu Creek. Every other year I'll come up here. This is the one shady spot underneath this big mesa puhutakawa. You can hear it. The ocean. It's high tide. There's a little bay all the way down there. There are a couple of little goat tracks to get down, but it is starting to corrode. You can see that's washing away there. Of course I'm going down there. I'll be taking my fishing gear. I'll do a rock hunt first. It's low tide around 5:30 today, and that's when I can get up and around that side there to do a bit of rock fishing. But the putakawas and the other trees are, not sure what this is. It's not putakawa. Those grey kind of tone ones are putakawa. Because they're growing all the way up the cliff, the tops are kind of level with the campsite. And the possums and things like that. Like the morporks and all the birds and just nature is right here. They are a stunning tree. Old and weathered. Handled every storm. I've been here camping one year and there was a massive storm and there was a car washed up halfway up the bank here in the cove. It was out of it. That same storm, further down on a beach, I saw the most devastating thing I've ever seen. Well, one of them was a dolphin. It had washed up on the beach, but it wasn't, you could see it had been tangled up in a net, but they'd slit its stomach, and they do that so hoping it'll be eaten and not get discovered. But the storm had washed it up before it had a chance to do that. Naughty. Yeah, so sitting here, the campground is actually quite big. It goes right around. I've seen whales and pods of dolphins, and the dolphins, we got into my uncle's little dinghy and went out, and we were about to jump in, me and my two little cousins, and my uncle stopped us because the water was full of jellyfish. We didn't notice, we were just going to jump in and swim with the dolphins. That was funny. Baby kawakawa. I'm being careful where I'm walking. So I'll do a video when I'm down there as well, rock hounding. But at the moment I'm just going to take a seat and enjoy the view. Mm. Definitely high tide. That water is nearly up against the banks. I don't know if you can see it through the trees. It's a long way down. I have some pawa shells from this campsite. Someone had obviously harvested them, eaten them and thrown the shells down along this bank area all along. I found them, I think, to my right a little bit in the campsite. I thought it'd been such a waste. They're tiny little shells as well. I hope they weren't just eaten and wasted, that someone just bought them up. We have size limits here for pawa, not for kina. Kinas are considered a pest here. They eat all the kelp and things, and they're also a main source of diet for our lovely snapper we get from our waters. I'm hoping to catch a snapper. I catch little ones. There's also a size limit on those. It's kind of surreal being here. I didn't think I'd get to the east coast this summer. I am actually going further up around just to time the tides a bit better. I just thought I'd pull in here first. Love it here. There is a stream that you can walk up, and you kind of got to cross the stream in some places as well to get to a waterfall. I remember going there once when I was a little girl, and I just remember driving over the bridge and pulling over to the right or to the left of the bridge after you go over it, and then you walk up from there. There's lots of bridges. It does not narrow it down. I've tried Google mapping, but it keeps sending me to Hooker Falls. Hooker Falls is mid-island. We're not nowhere near it. So when you're camping here, the kids don't really know it so much, but you can hear everything and what they're up to down there. The noise travels really well. So you can be sitting up here, keeping the fires going, and let them go on their own buzz down there, go adventuring. It's awesome, they love it. You don't hear them fighting because they're too busy adventuring. When the tide is low, I'll show you, the rocks are flat and there's all kinds of rock pools everywhere. It's very cool. My cousins used to ride their bikes along the rocks. I also found a little problem for this day and age we're living. My son's camping. Well, he went camping this week and he came back Friday afternoon. He's at his dad's this weekend. But he took the sunblock and mosquito, the bug off stuff. I don't use bug off. It's in the bottle, but it's homemade stuff that's in the bottle. Yeah, he's got all. And my torches, I can't find any of my headlamps. He must have 5 or 6 torches, various torches on him. I hope he brings every one of them home. What I am going to do is, I'm going to say a karakia and harvest some of this kaukaua for a class that I'm in. I don't want to elaborate further on it. It's just some studies that I'm doing. It started up this year again. Kaukaua is beautiful, and it's just starting to grow. Some of it's getting kind of big. That one over there is real big. There's a rope in the tree. This is when you got meat, you hang them from the tree. And there's basket things. Okay. If we had smell-o-vision, you'd love it even more. You're allowed to open fires here, as long as you clear the way for the lawnmower guy, which is what some people don't do. Like that. I'm going to move that into the long grass. So when you rock up here, all you got to do is walk along the long grass and you'll find all the stones and stuff to use for the bonfires. A good example. Sorry, try not to get my car. At night time it's kind of grown down a bit further, but there's a track up there. It's protected up there as well. You've got to be respectful. If you sit up on the top of that hill, you can look over the bay and the moonlight shining. Very, very beautiful. There are portiloos. There used to be 2 long drops here. They were here for years in the same spot. Yeah, just an example. You're zoomed in, sorry. This has obviously been here a little while. Yeah, I usually come and park around this side. Oops. I'll keep walking around, I'll show you how far around it goes. There's the urupa here. You're not to go on the urupa. Take photos and or that there's, if you do, there is water at the gate, and you spray yourself with water with your fingers at least 3 times, and just to clear anything you're taking in there. It's not welcome in there, so that's the best way I can describe it. So it goes further back along to those trees there, so it is quite big. The gate to Utapo is just beyond there. So don't camp in front of the Utapo. They have tangis or unveilings. There's a lot of cars coming. Whānau is big here. Whānau being and whānau coming. It's very important. That cut in the road, that's the main highway 35, I think. I think that's the highway I drove in on, 35. Yeah, so there's a track going up there. You can see the gate. There is one there, but I've gone this way, coming from the rocks. I think I'll just keep cutting in this way, and I'll eventually hit the camp. But I ended up through massive kind of area of thistles and blackberry bushes. Miles and miles of vines of it. There is a goat track to get to the rocks just down past there. But stay off the land because they're growing some new trees and stuff in there, baby trees, some natives. Yeah. As long as you got your insect spray, your camper chair, sit in the shade. I haven't put my new gazebo up yet. Okay, I'm going to get in the car and try and find this waterfall. Wish me luck. This is Omaio. 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 O-M-A-I-O. Or I might have the I and the A run the wrong way. Okay, I'm waffling. It's nice to see there's not much rubbish around. Okay, this is just looking over this pit that's corroding. I think that might be the end of this track that used to go down. Yeah, wow. Little fantail. I'll try to catch it on film. They're curious birds. He would come down to me. He's telling me I'm in their trees. I've had big stingrays and one manta ray I've seen here. You can hand feed them if you're brave enough. I am not. I'll let them come up a bit close, but I won't be encouraging it. See his tail flashing? Fantail. In they're gone. It's so nice sleeping here at night time. Everything's quiet. Okay, now I'm getting in the car and finding this waterfall. I love it, and I love that you guys can join me. Awesome.